Hi, it's Michael here from Custom Bike Fit. Hope you're all well. I'm seeing an awful lot more people, of course, riding inside these days. I'm getting a lot more requests for people to be fitted remotely. And one of the things that I'm noticing, particularly for myself as well as for others, is that when we're riding inside, you lose a lot more fluid. So we sweat a lot more when we're riding inside because we don't have that cooling effect from the wind. And if you can imagine, you're riding outside at 20, 25, 30, 35, 40 kilometers an hour, you're constantly being cooled by the wind. Whereas when you're riding inside, even with a fan, you tend to sweat more, and as you're sweating more, you're losing more fluid. You need to keep topping that fluid up. Now, most people, not all, but the majority of people like to do their indoor training on a road bike, and a road bike typically has 1 or 2 places on the frame where you can put a cage. Now, Profile Design have an aero drink bottle and a bracketing system that allows you to put a front hydration system onto a road bike without using aero bars. Now, you would typically find this kind of system on a time trial bike or in a time trial setup, and in fact, I think I'm right in saying this, Profile Design, this particular system, is still the most popular front hydration system in Kona. So one of the things about Kona is because of the wind, people don't want to take their hands off of their bars. They want to be into that aerodynamic position and have a straw that they can drink from so they can stay hydrated whilst being in control of the bike when it's windy. So I'm going to show you how you can fit these to a standard road bike. Makes your indoor training a lot easier. You can stay on the bike a lot longer. You have, obviously have access to another hydration system. You don't have to take your hands off the bars to have a drink. You can just drink through a straw. And these two items, priced in Australian dollars, is under $100. So just for your indoor training, if you're never even going to do a triathlon, this is a really smart and cost-effective solution. Okay, so this is the drink bottle itself, and these bottles carry just under 1 litre of fluid. So about 900 ml you can fit in here. And this is the bracket, and you can see here what this does. If you can imagine, this is called a base bar bracket, but it fits on a handlebar as well. You can see here, what we'll do is just loosen these off and we'll clip this onto our handlebars, and then the drink bottle fits into this slot here. So the bracket's on, went on really easy. And now I'm just going to, it's just a 4mm Allen key, so there's some bolts and there's some nuts. The nuts actually sit through here, and the bolts come up from the bottom. I'll just tighten those off, and then I'll put the drink system on. So there you go, the drink system on. You can see there's plenty of straw. Even sitting with your hands on the handlebars, you can have no problem drinking from there at all. So if you want to do an indoor riding session, and you want to spend a few hours on the bike and don't have to keep getting off to refill your bottles, well, this is ideal to have something like this at the front of the bike, have maybe another 1 or 2 bottles on the frame here, and you just keep refilling. It's a really good idea, and under $100. So there we go, that's the system fitted. It took about 5 minutes. Yeah, really good idea if you want to ride inside for an extended period of time. You don't want to have to keep getting off the bike to replace bottles, and particularly if you're a big sweater. So drinking from this system at the front, really easy to do, and then maybe having another bottle or 2 on the frame that you can just top those up. And yeah, you don't need aero bars. You can use this system with a set of aero bars, and it's priced at under $100. Really smart solution.